She will in a minute. Bless her, some lady stopped in her car and said she'd heard us. See, because she'd noticed Clemmy won't drink out of other dogs' bowls, and she went, sorry, I was earwigging, and there's some spring water around there. Everyone can drink it. So here we are, and Clemmy didn't want any. Good morning, and after a one-night stopover, pub stopover in Truro, where we live, just because we had to go watch football, which Truro City are now champions of National League South, we're back on the road, and we are at Malvern Hills Caravan and Motorhome Club site. Look, this is what I have to put up with. I went inside to make a coffee, and someone's pinched Daddy's chair, haven't you? Yes. Well, the piece has been shattered. Doing a bit of work on the trees by the sound of it. But we'll be going out shortly, so won't bother us. Not that it'd bother us anyway, to be fair. So that was your usual good standard motorhome, caravan motorhome club facilities. The laundry just there as well, look. So this is a toilet block at the far end, chemical point there. And we're just there, look, pitch 175. And to be honest, if it's sunny, it looks like we'll get sun all day on this pitch. In fact, the lady did say, when I went back to start what picture we're on, she went, oh yes, in the sunshine. See the hills up there, look. The Mendip Hills. And she's still sat patiently waiting. Good girl. Now, if like me, you've never been before, as you come down the driveway, you'll see a sign, welcome to Blackmore. But that is the Caravan and Camping Club site. It threw me, I didn't realise there were two next to each other. So that one there is a Caravan and Camping Club site, but I'm staying at the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which is Malvern Hills, which is that one there, where they're doing the tree felling. So yeah, just a little bit of information if you're a bit never been before like me and you weren't right sure what was going on. So this is on a sign on one of the fences on way in. 3 Counties Fish Bar, full menu. Delivery service, fish and chips, burgers, kebabs and pizzas. I'm always a bit wary about fish and chips from a kebab shop. But worth knowing, I'll have a look at that online. So this is what threw me, because I came from this road here, which brought me in from the M5 South. And so as I approached, all I saw, welcome to Blackmore. But then as you drive in, even round that little corner there is welcome to Malvern Hills. So there you go. So 15 minutes from the site walking, we come to the little village of Hanley Swan, and they have a little pub, obviously called the Swan Inn. It's supposed to have a nice little beer garden, and in the village it's got village stores, and somewhere it has a Chinese, but I don't know where, and a pond. Nice little pond over here. Let's have a little close about the noise in the background. Look at this little pond, it's nice, isn't it? Nice centrepiece of the village. Building work behind those trees, obviously. And You have lots of ducks sleeping on the edge here, look. So here's the village stores and post office. Jacket potatoes. Fish and chips are here every other Thursday. Which Thursday is this week though? Another view of the pond with the backdrop of the village green and the pub. Beautiful. Also has a beautiful church, St Gabriel's Church. So we've taken this long road towards the Malvern Hills, whatever they're called. There you have the Oakmere Park, holiday caravans and luxury lodges. And up there in the distance, look, are the hills. So, about a 40-minute walk from the site, on the main road into Malvern, I think it is, we found this caravan stuff for you. So let's have a look inside. So we've driven into Great Malvern, and there's a yak and yeti, just like in Truro. And look at this for a Witherspoons. Don't believe that. Is it really a Witherspoon, do you reckon? Must be. Yeah. This says hotel, doesn't it? Look at that for a view. I must admit that is the nicest looking. Llandudno one's nice, but that looks really nice, doesn't it? To be fair, the Foley Arms Hotel, which is the Wetherspoon Free House, and it looks like it's got fantastic views from the other side, but we can't go in. Beer garden at the rear. Oh, what? Yeah, queuing, unless it's not open. She will in a minute. Bless her, some lady stopped in a car and said she'd heard us. Because she'd noticed Clemmy won't drink out of other dogs' bowls, and she went, sorry, I was earwigging, and there's some spring water around there. Everyone can drink it. So here we are, and Clemmy didn't want it. Now it's in a bowl. She's happy as Larry, although the bowl's falling over. So if you like your information, here you go. The drinking spout of pure Malvern water is packed direct from 3 springs above the town at Happy Valley, Rushy Valley and Ivy Scar Rock. The water is thought to come so deep in the ground, the pressure forces it up through the ancient Malvern stone of the hills, which removes any impurities. Lots of little nice coffee shops. Ben can recommend this one. He's been there, spent his hard-earned money. Here we go. Here we have Mac and Jack's Cafe. Nice little spot in it. That. Looks like an expensive hotel. Very old. Look at that. And they've sold the house because of that snail. Look. Here we go. Not a bad setting for our £4.95 lunch. So we got from Parsons in Great Malvern a BLT baguette. What did I get? Caramel flapjack or something. Yeah. That should have been £2.15. And a bottle of Coke that probably were about £1.80. This was £3.40, and it were all for £4.95 each. Bargain. There we go. We're at the top, looking down on Great Malvern here, and in the distance, right over there, you can't see it. Over there is the campsite, I think. Must be, yeah. Yeah, that must be the campsite. Then down there, is it called the Three Counties Showground? Yeah. Down there. And this is the other side. Look, you must be able to walk across all the way on the tops. Don't know how many miles it goes for. Catching flies, Clem. Look, there's another steep hill there. Or I guess you can walk around here. Yes, very good. Well worth a visit. Although we have drove most of the way up. Or Ben has. Look at them sports grounds. Is that the college, Ben?
I think so. One of them might be a legend, but I think it's mostly, there's a lot of it's college.
Yeah.
All these tennis courts here.
Yeah.
And then the cricket grounds, where that big green thing is.
Oh, I can see it covers on, yeah, cricket ground.
That's cricket, that's where you play cricket.
Is he? Is that your cricket ground? Right, hon, any idea which house it is? That's Great Malvern. We're just in time to see Ben's boat being launched. Sorry, Izzy, I tried to talk him out of it. Look at that, 130,000.
You go this way. You go that way.
Solar panels. Hey? Look at this. Floating homes. Upton-On-Severn. Can see you one of these, son. What about flies?
You need those bushes, wouldn't you?
Very nice. So that is Upton Marina. There's a few barges there, Ben.
See there, look how narrow they are.
They are, yeah. So this is what we were just looking at. Floating homes are up for sale at Upton Lake. 2 double bedrooms, open plan living, from 300,000. And to be fair, it does actually look like that.
The water's not that clearly.
So we're parked over there, just where that man's putting ticket on Ben's car. There's another boat going in. Oh no, that's that one that's parked in entrance, isn't it? This is that one that's just gone in, isn't it, here? Doesn't look right big in water, does it?
60 grand, that one.
That's where we've just walked down over there. This side is Upton-On-Severn. So this is the entrance to the marina from the River Severn. I guess it's the River Severn, isn't it? Ooh.
Lady like it.
60 grand.
Like the lady. Tell them we'll have it if it comes with kayak as well.
And rib.
Oh, it's a fair line, that's a good one. They're very old.
I wonder why they've all got blue covers.
You'd have to climb over that though to get to it.
Yeah. Upton-On-Severn.
25 quid.
You lost 25 quid.
I had to pay a 75 quid deposit and I got 50 quid back.
Well, you're supposed to be working.
Left in that big road to Glasgow, I need to go to a graduation, it's on a Monday.
Look at that. The Tudor house. So we've come in the Swan Hotel, which is right next to the River Severn. For a pint of Coke. Plenty of benches outside, lovely pub inside. Those 2 ducks coming. So I've just come down by the riverside and we were saying all this mud look and we couldn't understand why, but it must be where the river's risen so high. Look, right up there. Oh, Ben nearly fell in. That would have been great footage. Meanwhile, here come the ducks. So we've found our way onto the high street. Only thing is, Clebby wants to go in the water, and we could let her go in the water, but she won't be getting back out at river. Very quirky. Oh, is that a bed and breakfast, Ben? That one?
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do, just go in the water. Yeah, you've scared the geese off, Clem, look. They're going back in the water because they've seen you coming. So it is quite a peaceful sight when the tree surgeons have gone home. Look at that. So here we are, look, pitch 175, I think I've told you that before. There's a facility block, so we're at the far end of the site. And down here, oh, someone else is just going down here is to the dog walk. Mendip Hills, not Mendip Hills, Malvern Hills, just behind the trees there. So just through this gate here is a dog walk, it's a circular walk, just around a few trees, not very big, but does the job. So yes, it's a nice little woodland area. Nowhere for them to really run about, but it's fine. So they've obviously got a camper van, they've gone out for the day. There's a mixture of hard standing and grass pitches. Good sized pitches, to be fair. When it's like this, I wish I'd book a grass pitch, because it's a lot more comfortable in it on grass. But you just can't take the chance. After that time that we got stuck in the mud, it's always a bit of a worry. But yeah, beautiful, peaceful. About a 15-20 minute walk to the nearest pub in the village of Hanley Swan. And they have a village shop as well that seems to do a bit of everything. And then another 20-minute walk, there's a camping shop that sells everything. Great little shop on an industrial estate. So, and there's a bus stop outside, about a 5-minute walk away. Don't know the times, didn't look at it, but you can go to Worcester and Upton-On-Severn. Wi-Fi's a bit hit and miss, but we are in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of waste disposal points around the site, and all the bins are at the shower blocks. So all the recycling and that are at the shower blocks. There you go, there's a bit of a playground for the children. And over there is the other facility block. So the site goes right round there, look. Right round there. They've got a storage place here as well. So if you want to store your van here, you could do. Actually, I think it's quite a nice area for if you've got a caravan, just to pull it out on the end. You've got a car then to get about. Look at this little van here. It's a beauty, isn't it? So yeah, these are all grass pitches here, look, with electric. Slightly sloping them ones, I suppose. I suppose if you're middle of there on the grass, it gives you the feel of being in the countryside as well, doesn't it? Amongst the trees. So we're heading back round to the van now. This is the exit out of the park, where there's some more grass pitches down there on your left on the way out. Quite nice actually down there by reception. So I'm heading back to the van to pack up because we're going home. No, we're not. We're not going home. We're going to the next destination. Look, see the hills up there. Look, Malvern Hills. We were up there yesterday, although we drove most of the way up, to be fair. So it's probably only been a short vlog, But it's just about showing you the site if you've never been. I'd never been and want to show what it looked like. And I think it helps you can go onto YouTube and have a little look to see exactly what it's like. So if the video's been of some use to you, give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. If you haven't enjoyed it, give it a thumbs down. Please consider subscribing to the channel. We're nearly at 3,000. It has taken us about 3 years. But hey ho. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and we'll go book somewhere else now. Cheers.